right, welcome into the broadcast booth as we get you ready to do this second part of the broadcast from yesterday afternoon that unfortunately I lost. This is going to be a little bit of an experiment at the same time. I've actually added some more equipment to the broadcast booth here, and as we're doing this, I need a little help from those watching tonight. I need a little help with how the cars are sounding audio-wise compared to how I'm sounding. If I'm too daggum quiet or too daggum loud, yell at me. If the cars are too daggum loud compared to me, yell at me. You have full permission to yell at me tonight. I've actually added a sound bar to my back. This will allow me now in future broadcasts to be able to listen to audio from drivers while we race and stuff, so I can kind of know what the heck is going on. If you can hear my chair squeaking in the background, let me know. I've done some adjusting, like I said, so on and so forth. So with that said, there's your little prerequisite or whatever you want to call it. Shall we go racing? Let's do this. All right, so it looks like the broadcast cut off, coming off of turn 4, as we come to 17 laps to go with Blaine Sparling leading, and that's where we're going to pick up, right at that point. So that's exactly where we've gotten to, and here we go. Let's put the cars out there on the track. Of course, this race was ran yesterday. For those who are like, what is he doing? There's your answer. Let's get this thing on the road, shall we? And put the green flag back out as I try to hit the play button. But the play button's... No, there we go. Now we're working. We're good. Here we go. 17 laps to go. With Blaine Sparling now leading. To the outside comes Dakota DeMay. As we pick up here, Sven Von Cannell there on the inside. I hope I'm saying his name right, because I heard Julian got his name right, which is impossible. If he gets his name right and I don't, there's a problem. Just going to put that out there. So Blaine taking the lead. You got Dakota DeMay there top side with teammate Thomas Geisler. You got DL Lemon, the sponsor of the Bitcoin group. Let's, I guess it helps you can hear the cars, huh? There we go. Got that problem fixed. Looks like DeMay actually led that lap. Little contact there, easy. Couple cars coming together. Look like Baker and Sven getting together. Let's hope that Sven actually didn't get a penalty or something like, or a black flag or anything, a meatball. Actually, here somebody does have a meatball. Not sure who it is. That's Sven coming to pit road. Unfortunate deal there as Sven comes to pit road with that contact that just happened. So his race is going to be over with here unless he gets a caution. Let's see if we can go back and see what took place here. There's Sven coming to pit road right there, so that actually happened before this. So let's go back to Baker here. Let's watch this again. What took place? As they go through one... Oh, right there. There's the contact. Looks like Baker just come down a little bit on the 77. He immediately apologized. Or not the 77, I'm sorry, but the 28. He immediately apologized for it. But unfortunately, it looks like Sven is going to get the end of this and get the meatball there. So he's coming to pit road there. So that's where that happens right there. He hangs a left and comes to pit road. So with 15 laps to go, the race ends for Sven. As Dakota still tries to get that top side. He's got Baker there helping. He's got Julian Alton, who's led a lot of laps in this race up top side. Bottom side, that's where you see the Matthias Strauss car now. Trying to get in here with DL Lemon now. Down the back straightaway towards turn 3. Outside line kind of going away a little bit. Here's 3 cars. Julian going top side here. Maybe 3 wide. Aggressive here at 14 to go. Geisler down there at the bottom. Top side here, that blue and gray car, that is Austin Baker, Matthias Strauss there, 5th position. Julian Altina, the last car in line. Like I said earlier in this race, if you remember yesterday, I said this. Maybe the smartest car in this race right now. Joshua Tucker sitting in the 9th position here. He's just kind of riding along here, hanging out, just doing what he's got to do to... That's the wrong view. There we go. Tucker riding along there, 13 laps to go. Following these other 8 cars that are battling it out for the win. 14 started yesterday. We had 1 caution so far. Here we go now, 12 laps to go. Big shout out to our cameras providers, of course, TrackCams22.com. You can check them out online, on Facebook, and in the iRacing forums at TrackCams22.com. Make sure you go get their cameras because you can use them for pretty much anything. You do got to get permission to broadcast, but yep, that's me popping the top of the soda. You can use it for anything but pretty much broadcasting unless you get special permission, which they've done for us. And we appreciate Itzvan and the group for allowing us to be a part of the team. Oh, there's one car scraping the wall topside there, that green and white car. That is Harrison. Ethan just joining the lead at the league at the last second earlier, and is here trying to win his first career start. Now, basically, this series is all set up off of the off week that's going on. They got 3 weeks off before their next race, and basically that has allowed this series to come to life. They actually ran a race earlier today that Julian Altina broadcasted over on the VOR channel, and we'll be back with the Captain Esports Network next Saturday from Talladega as the SuperSpeedway series continues on from Atlanta earlier today in the second race of the season. Sparling, DeMay, Geisler, Altina, Strauss, your top 5. Baker, Lemon there, Harrison, all these guys swapping positions as Dakota tries topside. As they come to 9 to go, he clears for the lead. Dakota DeMay to the front. And here comes Blaine with that toe, topside. The action really picking up now. $240 miles an hour as these guys race hard for the win of this race. Ryba Julian looking back at the 28 there. You see him in the picture. And up the middle comes DL Lemon. What a move that is. Somebody shot him out of a cannon. Is now Dakota gets tagged, and it's for the infield. Takes the cone with him. Dakota DeMay just mollywops the inside wall. Unfortunately, he's going to be out of the race. Told you I'd catch it, Dakota. No caution for it. Let's see what happened. Looked like he might have got loose on the apron there. He sure did right there. And he's going to get tagged and sent. And there goes the cone. That poor thing didn't stand a chance. And thankfully, Dakota did live to another day. As DL Lemon, who comes from the back to the front, he's going to try to lead this race. Thomas Geisler, who had missed the start of this race, actually, is back in this trying to win it. Eight cars now under a blanket. It's like an IROC race back in the day. If you never watched one of those, go check them out on YouTube. It's fun. Altina, Geisler should say, Austin Baker up in here, Ethan Harrison, Matthias Strauss, Josh Tucker, those 8 cars with a chance to win this race. Strauss in the 8 car. 6 laps to go. You got to remember that track where the tri-oval is at an actual corner and is banked at like 18 degrees, I believe. So you're actually turning in a corner there, and you can get a little loose. You got to be careful. Look at the runs they're getting. Top side, Ethan Harrison going to the front. He just passed 5 cars on the backstretch. He passed 5 cars going to turn 3, cleared for the lead, and did not lead the lap. So that makes me want to be like maybe Matthias Strauss or Josh Tucker right now. Just be the car in the back, and I'm just going to swing my way forward. What a great race this has been off turn 4. They're going to come to 4 laps to go. Lemon leads that lap. Lemon looking to make lemonade out of this race. Sparling in his 2nd VOR start, if you count the race he just ran last week. Oh, easy. Great save there. I think that was Harrison and Baker almost coming together, but Sparling made that start last week. And that was his first career start in the series. At Phoenix Raceway. I tried to remember where the race was. And here he is tonight. What would be his 2nd career start, first in the SuperSpeedway series along with everybody. As Geisler 3 wide topside. Julian Altena there in the middle. Almost some contact. Baker going to the bottom. 2 laps to go. Just think, next Saturday, the track's wider. Talladega, a big version of this. And then iRacing SuperSpeedway, I think, also a bigger version of this. With sharper corners, higher banked, faster speeds. Nah, that's about it. 2.5 miles, gonna decide a final lap. Sparling inside, Lemon outside. Geisler, Altena. I mean, anybody's in this. Side by side as Geisler tries to get a run topside. It's all about the toe. Lemon with a little bit of a defensive move on Geisler. It's going to be 1 versus 1 to the line. Sparling gets it as Altena goes around. Blaine Sparling with the win in the opener for the SuperSpeedway series, and that was exciting. I think Julian just went by there. As Sparling celebrates the win. We look at the results from the race. Sparling wins it by 35 100ths of a second over DL Lemon. Julian Altada, 56 100ths in third. Austin Baker, 87 100ths in fourth. I mean, could you imagine that, saying you finished a 10th back in fifth? Thomas Geisler, that's you. Ethan Harrison, Matthias Strauss, Josh Tucker. Dakota DeMay finishes ninth. Svan Van Canel finishing 10th. Stoltz, 11th. Richter, Forsyth, and Musselman. Let's go back and watch this finish. It was a pretty wild one, to say the least. Let's pull up the right camera for it real quick. Let's go to this camera for the finish. And you see in the 3 wide, Julian's like, I need somewhere to go. And Julian actually is going to take it to the apron here. And he's going to make contact with Blaine right there. Blaine gets all crossed up as they cross the line. And the photo actually is going to look like, it's kind of funny when you see this photo. It almost literally looks like somebody placed Julian in there and photoshopped him. I mean, it's like, something don't look right here. But yeah, Blaine winning it by that much. And I mean, Julian, shades of the Denny Hamlin wreck that sent Austin Dillon into the Kench fence back in 15. Thankfully, there was no other cars involved, really. So great racing indeed here in the virtual Daytona International Speedway here in the VOR Super Speedway Series presented by Bitcoin. The Daytona 175 won by Blaine Sparling. Congratulations to him on the race. Again, thank you for everybody for allowing me to come back and rebroadcast the last 17 laps after, I want to say honestly, it's the first time, at least since I've moved to this new place, and I've been here for 2 years now, that my internet has gone out during a broadcast. So how rare did that happen yesterday? It was rare. So I apologize for it happening, but it did, and we were able to get the rest of it on. If you want to go see part 1 of this broadcast, you can look on the Captain Esports Network or the VOR channel, and look right there, and you can see the broadcast. You can click and watch it all the way back from the beginning, and then, of course, the last 17 laps on this part. So with that said, we're going to take off and send you adieu for the rest of your Sunday evening now as we finish up this broadcast, but appreciate everybody for jumping in here for the last, 15 minutes of this broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. And, yeah, next time we're on the air will be Saturday night or Saturday afternoon at noon from Talladega Super Speedway virtually for this Bitcoin Super Speedway Series race number 3. That'll be next Saturday. And, of course, if you're anticipating, we do have a broadcast coming up at 9 o'clock tonight that you'll want to be a part of with the Sim 500 League. So we'll see you around for that here in just a little bit. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And always remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See ya!